Hi, just want to let you know that there is TMI on this video. You've been forewarned. I don't know where to start. Do apologize, my voice is a little rough. Because I guess it's the... Wow, I'm really out of focus here. Hi. Yeah. My voice is really rough right now because I'm still getting over a little bit of a cold. My son's had pink eye. I didn't get pink eye, but I did get a sore throat, so I've been dealing with that for the last couple of weeks. No, not a couple of weeks, week and a half. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted right now. So it's been about 2.5 hours since my doctor's office has called and let me know my test results from the biopsy that I had exactly 7 days ago. I guess something over the weekend kind of told me to be prepared. I didn't really know exactly what that meant. But I did have that feeling, that general sensation, I guess. So my test results came back with mild to moderate dysplasia, which at first was, of course, frightening, very scary. I feel like I'm so far away from you. It was at first, you know, I got a very panicked feeling. Being a mother, it's not a very fun thing to think about, and in recently, me and my husband have been talking about possibly adding a third child to the family, so a lot of emotions came along with that, but mostly just being scared in general, just being scared that, you know, this is not news that you generally want to get as a woman. Nobody wants to get this news, no matter what. Low, mild, high, it doesn't matter if it's just not news you want to get. And so after I gave myself about 10 to 15 minutes to just cry it out in my room by myself, and then I realized I have all the tools. I have all the tools I need to heal this. I'm not going to let this this diagnosis interfere with my healing and with my health and with my wellness journey. I am more than capable of healing myself. I'm more than capable of giving my body everything that it needs in order to heal. One second, I need a drink. Okay. So I feel that fear is a very common emotion when dealing with news such as this. And so I'm not going to fault myself or beat myself up for feeling that way. I'm going to feel that emotion, let myself feel it, and then realize that I have all the tools available to me and I have done all the research. I know all the tools I need in order to heal myself. And, you know, of course, the modern medicine next step would be cryosurgery, which would be to freeze the outer layers of the cervix and then let it slough off. And then hopefully healthy cells will grow in its place. But we all know that, you know, if you're not giving yourself the nutrition it needs in order to build those new cells, there's no guarantee that new cells will grow. And so I did set up that appointment, but I'm still kind of unsure if I'm going to go through with it. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go the natural route. I've done a lot of research in this on YouTube here. So thank you everybody who has done videos about how to naturally heal yourself from this on YouTube, because I'm more than grateful. This is such a great resource and it's such a great community. And, you know, I really feel like I do have a lot of information at my fingertips that I'm ready to use to my advantage and reap the benefits of the information that I've gathered over the last 2 years. Well, generally my whole life I've gathered this information, but it didn't really become real to me until 2 years ago. It didn't really become like, you are what you eat, real to me. Like, every single thing you put in your mouth is you now. And, you know, I kind of lost sight of that in the last 6 months. I kind of gone back. I've been cheating a lot more. I've kind of gone back to just being very, not just generally not thinking about it, just putting anything in my mouth. And, you know, and knowing that, you know, this piece of candy is not very good for you, but who cares? I really want it. I got back into that mindset, and honestly, I'm sure a lot of people who have tried to go back or tried a healthy lifestyle have reverted back and forth. You know, this is just my first, but I want to get a better handle on it. I really do. Really, I guess what I'm trying to say is the next step for me would be to really take detoxing seriously. And I mean, like, so serious that it becomes my job. That's the only way I can put it. I have to put my health and my wellness first. And that helps with my family as well, because I'm going to put their health and wellness first. Because if I'm putting my health and wellness first, then I'm going to be trying to give that out to my family and friends. You know, if you're eating something healthy, you want to share it with others, right? So I'm going to be sharing those healthy habits with my boys, and that's very, very exciting to me. I'm going to be sharing those healthy habits with my husband, and that's very exciting to me. And just generally, you know, using the summer, the rest of the spring and the summer to really focus on my health and my fertility and my reproductive health and then just my health in general as a woman. So, you know, I've had so much progress. You know, when I first started YouTube, my health was and you can't tell, but my health was not good. I had an crazy amount of symptoms. I had high blood pressure. I had, my voice. I had, you know, my heart rate was elevated. Just not good. Just not good in general. I was just not a very healthy, in a very healthy state. After my second son, you know, I was breastfeeding, and I tried to stay very healthy, but my diet itself, what I was eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and everything in between, they were just not very good choices. And so after I realized I had a phantom pregnancy, I got very serious about my diet, and that lasted for about 1 year and 6 months, and then like the last 6 months, that lasted for a good year, if not a good year and 3 months. And then the last like 5 to 6 months, I've just been like, which is not good. You know, obviously you don't learn all these things just to be like, oh, this is all right and this is all true, and I'm just going to throw it out the window. But, you know, things happen in your life, stress happens, events happen, and honestly, everybody uses food as a crutch, as an emotional, a way to emotionally cope and deal with your feelings and things going on around you in situations and events. You know, if you think about it, food is like your first drug as a kid, because you start crying and you're upset, and what's the first thing your parents do is, oh, are you hungry? Do you need a bottle? Do you need the breast? Or do you need milk? So it's very easy for you to, and you know, food has always been a thing that reminds me of my mother. And, you know, I'm going to be honest here. My mom was not known for making super, super healthy choices. You know, some of her favorite foods were bad choices. And so, you know, those bad foods remind me of my mom, and my mom being gone, it's very, very hard for me sometimes to not associate eating those foods with being close to my mom who's passed away. And I know it sounds like really, really sad, I guess. No, I mean, everybody does it. It's not that weird. It really isn't. Is it weird? Comment below if that's weird. Okay, so yeah, I guess this is just a little update on my test results. And, you know, I did record this 2.5 hours after the fact, so you didn't get the really raw crying upset, because now I'm in the place where I feel like I have kind of a map on figuring this out and getting myself to a healthier place. Mild to moderate dysplasia is not the worst news in the world. You know, there are many women out there who have gotten the diagnosis of severe dysplasia, and they have taken the natural route and reversed and actually got rid of, you know, all of the abnormal cells completely. So I feel confident enough that I can do that with my own body, because I want to be here. I want to watch my kids grow up. I want to watch them grow. And, you know, if me and my husband do decide that we really do want to try and add a third baby to the family, then I definitely need to get my fertility and reproductive health back to the way it was before all of this happened. So I hope this video helps somebody. If you are dealing with low, mild, severe dysplasia, if you're dealing with HPV diagnosis, if you're dealing with abnormal test result from a pap smear, please leave comments on this video if you have questions, or even if you just want to share your story just to help yourself relieve some of the stress of this giant, like, I don't know, it's just so heavy. Sometimes it feels so heavy and so real, and you know, you hear it, oh, my friend and my aunt and blah blah blah, all these people have these diagnoses, and you think, oh, it's not going to happen to me because I'm healthy. Yeah, well, so this is just a kick in the butt. It's just like, hey, you need to get your stuff together. You need to really start putting into practice what you've learned. And, you know, you did it for a while, and then you got out of it, and now you need to get back into it. So this is just a reminder. I have all the tools. If you need any suggestions, or you want to know what I'm going to do to help myself get back to my healthiest self, and encourage my wellness and encourage my healing, if you're interested in those details, you can email me. My email is in the description box of this video, or you can private message me through Facebook or Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's already way too long. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, leave a thumbs up in the comments if you made it to this far. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Be well, be healthy, stay blessed, friends. Bye.